We go. How is it?
Yeah.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Mr.
Um,
Francis?
I'm fine, and I'm very excited to have a sit down with you.
Oh, yeah.
And recently you just had your graduation, and
That's
you are
right,
leaving us. So, first of all, just introduce yourself. Like, who are you?
Oh,
Yes.
That's amazing. That's an amazing. All right. So my name is DAVIES SIMBEYA. Yes. Known as the Shazzy one.
Shaz one. Wow,
Yes.
that's
Known
interesting.
as Shazzy one.
Yeah.
Yes. I recently graduated. Exactly. So I'm holding now a BBA graduate, BBA holder, which is a bachelor's in business administration.
Wow,
Exactly.
wonderful.
So now an alumni.
And now an
Mighty
alumni.
Bondage University.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Exactly.
So we requested for this sit down because number one, you are the president of this society.
The former.
You are still the president. We'll still be calling you president.
Oh yeah.
Or let's just say you are the former president of this society. And in your time, I think that was the time I came in. Yeah. So just to begin with, before we go deeper into talking about other things, maybe just take us through how you went through CBU. Like, how did you find yourself at CBU, and how did you get through CBU?
Okay. Yes. Wow. There are two possible questions in one. Exactly. So first and foremost, I'd like to appreciate for this opportunity that has been granted to me.
Yeah.
I think it's a rare opportunity. Exactly. So for that, I'm so grateful. So now moving on to the question, which is so an amazing question. Exactly. So the question, it has two sides.
Yes.
How did I get here, and how did I
Get through.
yeah
CBU.
exactly how did I survive
Yeah.
in CBU? So basically we were talking about the life at uni.
Yeah.
The life at university. So before I came to the university, I think I had a dream. Exactly, I had a dream. A dream, we might call it a wish.
Yes.
Yeah, we might call it a wish. I remember the time I was in grade 9. My goal was for university, I want to live in Lusaka. But then I was not sure where I would go.
Wow.
Yeah, so I make it to be specific when I reached secondary level.
Yes.
Exactly. So I told myself to say, okay, I want to go to the university, the Bondage University.
Wow. So from the start, you wanted to come here.
Exactly. That was the dream. Yes, and the dream became
True.
Yes, became true.
Yeah.
And I found myself
At
at CBU, the only university in
In
Zambia.
Zambia. Nice one. We are the only university.
Yes,
in
to
Zambia.
be precisely, the
Undisputed.
only university in Zambia.
Wow.
Yes, so I happened to find myself at the university, one of the lucky students to be admitted and to be given an opportunity to pursue my career. Exactly. So fast forward, life at uni, it was a bit challenge to my side because in my first year, I think I had a big challenge, a financial challenge. Exactly. So it happens that paying rentals, it was a challenge. Yeah. Just buying food stuff, it was a challenge. At the end of the day, I think I reached a point of saying, hey, am I going to manage? I'm going to survive. Yes. But with all, and putting God first,
Yeah.
here I am.
You still made it.
Yes, I still made it
Wow.
with the help of God. But trust me, my whole life at uni,
Yeah.
it was not a smooth journey. It was a journey that was filled with limitations, roadblocks. but with God and opening up with friends at uni, here I am. It was all possible.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's so interesting and intriguing.
In a nutshell.
Because the next question is around that, like, what are some of the challenges in school that really had an impact on you? Maybe, like you've already talked about some of the challenges that you went through. Maybe just give us some bit of detail so that maybe someone who's going through the same can actually know to say they can actually pull through.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good question. Yeah. First and foremost, no matter how intelligent you may be at uni, any university, there is a challenge that you're going to face. It might be financially, it might be your expectations that maybe you have studied and you have not met your expectations as you have planned. It's okay, when I start this course, I'll get an A+. Yes. Maybe I'll get 85. Yes. So that's obviously a challenge. Exactly. So as for my side, I had the challenge of finances. Yes, I had the challenge of finances. It started in first year, not until I reached the final year. It was a challenge, yeah. It was a big challenge. New allowance was not, it wasn't enough. It was not enough. Yeah, it wasn't enough. So it was a challenge to an extent where I just had to think twice on how best I can survive. So I started to do this business in my first year, I think in term 2. Yeah, I organized some small resources. I started doing business on campus.
What kind of a business was it?
All right, so the business that I started with was selling tobwa and selling what? Sinners.
Oh.
Exactly. So by then I think tobwa we were selling at 2 kwacha. Yeah, sinners was what I think 1 kwacha. Yeah. But now things have changed because due to economical factors. Yeah. Exactly. So through that business, I think it helped me to cut 1 or 2 things. Because trust me, with finances, if you have not handled finances carefully, it can easily distract you from your studies. So finances, I think it was one of the biggest challenges from my side. And also time management, especially in first year. Yeah. Exactly. It was first year, you just come with the mindset of studying anyhow. Yeah. Yeah. So time management, you have to come up with a timetable, you have to attend classes, you have to study on your own. So by then, it was very challenging, time management.
Wow. So, yes. So very little time, but we can try to spare some time. Exactly. Yeah. In terms of time management, like I'll just ask this. It's not part of what I wanted to ask you. Okay. In managing your time, how did you find yourself at SHARS and how did you end up becoming the president? Because we've talked about the challenge of time management. How did you manage to be in SHARS and obviously doing other things? How did you manage that?
Okay. I would say I'm a visionary leader. Yes, that's what I grade myself. I'm a visionary leader and I love leadership. Yeah, I love leadership so much.
You inspired me a lot.
I love leadership. So when it comes to time management, I think majority of people have been asking me on how I've managed time, especially a university like this, the only university in Zambia which gives tense pressure.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, survival of the fittest.
I was actually told that the first time I stepped on CB, the first person who welcomed me told me to say, you've come to a place where only the fittest survive.
Exactly. Only people that are focused and determined will survive, will pull through. Yeah. So majority of people have been asking me about how I managed my time because in first year, I think when we were almost That was term 3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was term 3. Term 3, I joined SHARS.
In which year was that?
In my first year. Yes, I joined SHARS, the leadership of SHARS.
That was in
2022.
Okay.
Yes, because we came in 2021 intake.
Yes.
So 2022, we are still in the period of first year.
Yes.
Yes. So term 3, I think I joined SHARS.
Yeah.
SHARS leadership. So I was voted in as a male committee member.
Wonderful.
So yeah, and we'll look about the duties of a committee member. It's more like you are unlimited. You can enter in any office and operate. When you are called upon, you go and do what and work. So the work of a committee member, it's about, I would say, it's about 90% of SHARS.
Jeez.
Yes, because every time you have to be there.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah. And studies were also on my.
On you again.
Yes. So it was more like, okay, since I love leadership, and one thing is when you love leadership, when leadership is in you, you won't feel that impact. Because there's something that leaders carry. You want to see you want to feel a certain gap. Yeah, you want to feel a certain gap that you feel like, okay, this one, it's
lacking.
It's lacking, yeah. So you want to fuse in your effort and your energy so that that gap can be somewhere fused in. Okay, so time management, in a nutshell, I understand is that I came up with my personal timetable. Yeah, I came up with my personal timetable and try to see how best I can cut all the courses. Yes. So, and I also told myself, if I want to do well in class, I should not miss class. I should not miss class. I should always be present in class.
And that helped you a lot.
That really helped me a lot. Because there will be some times whereby we'll be called for a workshop from morning up to maybe 12 hours or 14 hours.
And you have classes.
Yeah, and you have classes, exactly, at the same time. So what I used to do is that, okay, if I have classes, there's always one person that I always trust. When he writes the notes, the explanation of the lecturer, that person will come and explain to me. And that will help me a lot. But personally is that I should always attend what? Classes. And always meet the study timetable. Yeah, that's what really helped me a lot. And also time management, I would say, what can I say about time management? There's something that really helped me, yeah, about time management. Always think of yourself to say, if I attend this program, how is it going to help me?
Not just
academically. Don't move aimless.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you must ensure that where you're going or what you want to attend, there's a real benefit in there.
Definite. Because at uni there are a lot of activities. A lot of activities.
And speaking of that, what other societies were you a part of, apart from SHARS?
All right. That's an amazing question. All right. So I was in SHARS from first year until final year.
Yes.
I was also a member of the Copperbelt University Management Accountants and Management Association, which is CUMA. Yeah. So I was a member. In my second year, I applied as a tutor.
Yes.
Yes, and also Zika.
Oh.
So I was a tutor for CUMA as well as Zika. And here I was also, I think I was by then I think SG now.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
At church I was the chairperson.
You are in so many so many areas of leadership.
Exactly. So time management is one of the key if you want just to achieve your goal and attain your objective while you are here at uni.
Okay, so
Yes.
I'd have loved to contribute, but for the sake of time,
Sure, you can go on.
I'll ask you 2 questions.
Okay.
Then you answer them in whichever order that you feel like. So, on the activities that you are doing in school, like what really helped you to build a character such that that character could not break in terms of your academic stuff? How did you ensure that you always had your academics in line despite having so many activities? And then
I would love that question to be repeated.
so like you had a lot of activities, and in these activities you still managed to have your academics in order.
Oh yeah.
Like what really helped you to build that character of saying, okay, I should always attend class. If I miss class, I should always ensure that there's someone who has the notes.
Oh yeah.
What helped you build that? Because for some of us it was like, I have to be here, I have to be there, but you find that on the academic side you are lacking. So what helped you build that character?
Okay.
Then the next question is, did you at some point feel like things were not working? Maybe you felt like you wanted to give up.
All right. All right. Thank you so much for those 2 amazing questions. So starting with the first question, what helped me to build the character, or rather the resilience? Exactly. It was the goal. Yeah, the goal. It's what kept burning inside of me. Yeah, despite having a lot of activities. Yeah, despite having a lot of activities, the goal. And the goal, I anchored it in the book of Habakkuk chapter 2, verses 2. Yeah, this verse, or rather the scripture,
Yes.
I kept it I think for over 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, over 10 years.
You were young by then, I think.
Yeah, over 10 years. I think that was the first scripture that inspired me a lot. Yeah, over 10 years. You can think of that. Over 10 years.
Habakkuk 2 verse 2?
Yes, Habakkuk 2 verse 2.
Okay.
Yeah. It talks about lighting down the vision.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
It's about writing down the vision. So now, you cannot write a vision if you don't have a dream.
Yeah.
And you cannot have a goal without a dream. So you need to have a dream, you need to have a goal, and also a vision comes in. So having a vision is not enough. It has to be executed by who? You yourself.
Yeah.
With the help of who? God. Thou shalt not reign by himself, but leaning on the understanding of God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started bringing the scriptures.
Wonderful. I
Yeah.
can feel the spirit leading us in that direction.
Yeah. So the dream came first. Yeah, the dream came first. And my goal was to graduate.
That was the goal from the
That
start.
was the goal, was to graduate with a distinction.
Would you say that there are some people that come to school and then they just think they will go through without thinking about graduation?
I would say everyone who comes here will come with the mindset of graduating.
Yes.
What differentiates is the execution.
Of the goal.
Yes.
Wow.
Everyone will come with a dream of who? Graduating. But now what differentiates it's the plans that are going to
Put in place.
put in place.
Then
Yeah.
the other question,
So the other question, you talked about
is there a time when you felt like
exact.
you wanted to give up?
Definitely.
How? Maybe just tell us about that.
Okay. Yeah, I think every person has got that time where you feel like I just want to, maybe I can just give up. Because that's that time, that element that comes in.
Would you say that challenge was academic or from the financial side?
Yes.
The financial side.
Yeah, for me it was the financial side. Yeah, the financial side. Because I would say that was in second year.
Yeah.
Yeah, in second year, at this point, any person that maybe is faced with a problem and then will say, I want to give up with academics, let the person face me and hear my story. In second year, I stopped receiving the video that I was receiving from home.
From home.
Yes, and I found myself staying from unfinished hostels.
Yes.
Yes, for the whole of my second year. Yeah, there was no power, and the way we used to cook, it was on wood.
You make the
Exactly.
bricks.
Yes. What ngumushi?
Yeah.
What ngumushi kule mawabika nani kane? What do we call them?
The
Woods.
firewood, yeah.
Yes, the firewood. Then we start cooking. So now you can imagine. You go to class. You come back. You start doing that.
And you have to start, and that takes time.
Exactly.
For you to look for the firewood.
Yes. So I felt more like maybe it's not my time to be at uni. Let me just quit. But what kept me moving was the goal.
So you want to
Yes.
make it through.
Yes. And the main reason was since the first person graduated from the clan of my forefathers.
Yeah.
25 years has passed.
So in 25 years, you are the first one.
I'm the second one to graduate from the clan of my forefathers.
The second one, like
The second one graduated in 2000.
that was the first one.
Yes, and that is the grandfather. That's the grandchild to my grandfather. 2000. So I told myself I'll break this record.
You know, that was the time I was born. And all this time, you are the one who's come to do it for the family.
Exactly.
How heavy was that burden on you to say, I'm the only hope now? How heavy was it on you? Did it make you feel like, you know, there are some times when you fail and you feel like you're not only failing yourself, but you're also failing others. How heavy was that?
It was so heavy on my side because I felt more like as a family we have been put in a bondage of saying in this family it will be like this. No one will pull through again. And it was so painful to my side to an extent where my family is struggling with finances.
Yeah.
Yes, deeply in challenge with finances. So it was so heavy. So you can imagine 25 years has passed. That is me now coming. So that was the goal, despite the challenge that I had.
Anyway, I'll ask you again 2 questions.
Okay.
Yeah, just so you know, you're a graduate, so you need to work with time.
Exactly.
Graduates don't just move anyhow; they move with direction.
Yeah.
So, since the time you came in, obviously there were a lot of things you were thinking about in your head, the challenges you had, where you came from, and how you were going to make it through. By the time you reached final year, what was one thing that really occupied your mind all the time?
Okay.
By the time you were in final year, and then how different are you from the person that came into CBU and the person that will be leaving CBU?
Wow, that's an amazing question. Though it is too personal, but I'll answer it publicly.
Wow. No, by the way, if you feel like you can't give an answer, we can skip the question just so.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
it's fine, because I believe it will help someone who is in final year.
Yeah.
Yes, who is preparing to go in the industry. Yeah. One thing that occupied my mind when I reached in final year was to enter the route for lecturing.
Lecturing.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
why you said
yeah.
it's personal.
Yeah. That was that's what occupied my mind during that time. Though I was still pursuing and putting effort in everything.
Yeah.
So what happened was that I started tutoring in second year. Third year I was also tutoring. Final year again I was also tutoring.
Yeah.
So in final year I came up now with a brand name. Yeah, which I call it now Pass Pro International Tutorials.
Pass
Pro International Tutorials.
Pass Pro.
Yes.
International Tutorials.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what occupied my mind during that time, because my goal was to become a lecturer. Yes. I tutored, I think, full time, evening, distance, and I'm still doing it right now.
Definitely will become one of our lecturers.
Oh yeah.
We bless you with that.
Amen.
Yeah. So how different are you from the person that came in and the person that left?
100% different. There is a magnificent change from the time I came as the first year and the time that now I've graduated and alumni by that matter. Yeah, there is a big change. There's a big difference.
What would you say that difference is?
Okay, so the difference I would say is the way I understand things.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the way I analyze things. Yes, back then when we hear things, we just respond anyhow.
Yeah.
But now, as an intellectual graduate, you analyze things. Yeah, you analyze things and you want now to impact in the society, not just being there as a graduate, but being an asset, not a liability. So I'm very different from that. Yeah, there's a magnificent change, I'd say so.
How much more minutes are you giving us? Just the last question is this is 1947.
All right, so 1947. I can give 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 to 12 minutes.
Okay, that's so wonderful. So I'll ask you these questions, and these ones actually came from the man behind.
Okay.
The camera. Yeah. So looking back at the time that you came in and the time that you left CBU, would you say CBU is improving or still the same as you found it?
Okay. That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. I think majority of the graduate, or maybe as the student,
yes,
we are still questioning ourselves. But I can just assure you, the time I came until now, there's been a change, a big change.
Wow.
Yeah, it has been a big change. I'll talk about the infrastructures.
Yes.
Yeah, the infrastructures, there's a number of the accommodations, yeah, that very soon is going to be introduced to our university.
And what would you say to a student right now who is in first year, second year, who's saying no, CBU has a poor infrastructure, we can't be the only university and have such infrastructure around? What would you say to that student? Because you said that the improvement is there, maybe they are not seeing it. What would you say to them?
All right. So to those that are saying there's no improvement, yeah, it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's only that you have not yet seen it. Yeah, but trust me, you are going to see it very soon. Yeah, you are going to see it very soon.
Okay, then this one, you know, we are here as students and we have expectations. So, you know, once I'm out of this place, I'll get a job. How easy is it after living in CPU out there to get a job?
All right. Am I permitted just to go back to the previous question,
yes,
just to finish and then before I answer that?
Yes.
Okay. So we talk about the improvement of the institution. The professor, the current professor, the vice chancellor,
the hard-working
man. The hard-working man. By the way,
yes,
among all the universities that we have in Zambia, he is a hard-working man. Professor Masiku. Yeah, he's very hard-working. Yeah. So he has those values. Though I've not yet interacted with him on a personal level, but on the meetings that we have been attending, and he has been the guest of honor. I think his first meeting when he was given an opportunity to be the vice chancellor. He attended our men's night.
Men's conference.
Yes, men's conference.
I was there with.
He was a guest of honor, by the way. That was his first event.
And we had a lot of entrepreneurs in that.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, I remember we had the CEO, Mr. Nduna. Exactly. We had the representative from APSA. I just forgot his name. Yeah, and we also have
someone from the council.
Yeah, someone from the council, from the UTH.
Yes.
Yeah. So those are the people that we had that time, and since then, the professor has been emphasizing about upholding the values of the Copperbelt University, which is not involving ourselves into malpractice. Yes. And he has been working tireless on those values. And I can let's assure you, the people that are graduating from his time into the time that God will say, okay, now it is done. Yes. People are going to benefit a lot. They're going in the industry, in the community as the asset. The people that upholds the values of the Copperbelt University, who are ready to revamp the community with people that are responsible, not just in the community, but responsible citizens that are able to carry on the mantle and to help the infrastructure of SIMBEYA as well as the nation of Zambia at large. Yes.
So you said you're going to answer the last question. Let me allow you to answer this one, and then I'll make a follow-up question based on what you were saying.
All right.
Yeah, like how easy is it to get a job now that yeah.
Wow. How easy it is to get a job in the competitive world, or rather the competitive market that we are having. SIMBEYA has got that privilege. Yeah, has got that privilege. When you graduate from the Copperbelt University, trust me, it is very easy to get a job.
Wow.
Yeah, it is very easy. It's not something that I'll say I'm enticing someone, but it's very easy if you know what you did.
Wonderful. Anyway,
because it has been known that SIMBEYA produces most valuable in graduates.
Yes.
Yes, people that are put under pressure.
People that know what they are doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So majority of the job adverts, they even specify we need the SIMBEYA graduates.
Wow.
Because they know the ability, the capabilities that we have of ensuring that we produce the best and represent our university, the only university in Zambia.
In Zambia.
Yes.
Survival of the fittest.
Yes.
I think that's why it's so hard at SIMBEYA, because once you are done with this whole process, you become someone different.
You definite, unless otherwise, unless you didn't know what you were doing during your turn at the Copperbelt University.
Okay, so the follow-up question I had on the previous question you're from answering is, you've talked about being someone different once you go out there, become a responsible citizen.
Oh yeah.
You have graduated from CBU, and probably this is your last interview at CBU.
That will still be coming, it won't be the last.
Yeah. So now that you've gone out there, you reach a point where you start working, you start earning some good cash, and looking at where you've come from CBU, would you say you guys will forget us, or you still remember us? Because we have a lot of people that have graduated from CBU, but I haven't really seen them come back to the university and maybe do something, maybe as a collective, or as people that went through CBU, just to try and improve it, because we're talking about CBU improving its structure, and the Vice Chancellor is brought up the CBU challenge. So how do you look at that? Are you guys going there just to forget us, or you come back to join the CBU challenge and help us improve our institution?
Yeah, that's an amazing question. Yeah, that's an amazing question, and should just tackle the part of Professor introducing the CBU challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, I think over the years it has been a challenge. Yes. Yeah, over the years it has been a challenge, because people have been graduating, yeah, but not coming back. And when the professor came in the office to occupy the office, I believe that's where the reason of him introducing the CBU challenge came from. Yes, because we as the CBU alumni, the roots of the people that is enjoyed the food from this ground, I think it's important that we give back. Yeah. So through that CBU challenge, I'm pretty sure, and I believe God, that the CBU alumni, the graduates, will come back.
We'd love to see that.
Unless if you just didn't love your institution, and you don't your institution to be known as Harvard University, as it has been now, security.
Yeah.
That is a Harvard University.
Harvard.
Yes. So exactly. So as collectively, we can make this as Harvard University.
Yeah.
It's not a responsibility of the government. Yes, it's a public university, but trust me, the government has done much to us. And looking onto the responsibility that is having is it's huge. Yeah, it's huge to an extent that we also need to bear the same maybe to lessen the burden of the government. Yes, because there are a lot of people that are benefiting from this university. So if we can come collectively, we can help to improve the infrastructure of the Copperbelt University. And trust me, I'm going to come, and my name will be recorded.
That's so nice. Wow. So the alumni out there, please come back and help us improve our institution.
Exactly.
So from the time you gave us, we have 2 minutes, and in these 2 minutes, we do the password.
Oh yeah.
And maybe you can just give us a hint of Mafishi, as well as talk about CBU having a lot of programs, but when people come here, they come for, majority of them,
engineering.
They go to
school
of mathematics.
Yeah. So mathematics majority.
Yeah, because after school of mathematics,
you go to medicine.
Go to medicine, engineering. So, would you say these other schools at CBU have a chance of being uplifted and being put out there? Because one of the pressures that people have is once they fail to go to the school of medicine or school of engineering, they become depressed. So would you say these other schools have a chance of being uplifted?
Oh yeah. That's a very good question. Yeah, that's a very good question. And just to answer it in a nutshell, it's not the problem of the university.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem of where we're coming from our secondary schools. Yes. We have three quarters. We have a mindset of doctor, engineering, accountancy.
Yeah.
Yes. These three major problems. Yes. You hear them, I think, multiples of times. Yes. So if we can have people to educate them, as I think as SIMBEYA from these associations, I believe they have been doing it. Only a few of associations that have not engaging themselves in visiting primary schools, secondary schools to educate them about the programs, what they can do. They need to open up their mindset. It's not about just when you come here, it's about medicine, it's about what? No. But you can think of anything. So it's a good platform that the associations have been doing. So it's not a problem of the university, but it's a problem where we came from, or where we are coming from.
So that's where we have to change things from.
Yes. So I would appeal, maybe make a request to the associations, yes, of the Copperbelt University
To go out there.
to go out there and sensitize about the programs that they are at SIMBEYA, so that they, when they are applying, they have a broader knowledge. They shouldn't limit themselves about a doctor. Now imagine if 3/4 of the population of the country do one program, not to talk about engineering or maybe accountancy, or maybe we talk about doctor.
Yeah.
How are we going to be as a country? Meaning we'll be limping somewhere. Yes, exactly. So it's a two-way thing. Yes. It's not a problem of the university, because the lecturers, them have to do their job. It's not their job to start sensitizing.
Indeed. Wonderful.
Yes.
Mr. President. Is it Davies or Davis?
Davies.
Davis.
Yes.
I hear people saying Davies. So it's Davis, right?
Davies, yes.
Okay, no, thank you very much. I really appreciate you creating time to come through and talk to us. But before we close, guys, does anyone have a question for the president as a close before we do the password? Mr. Mansa. Okay.
Any personal question?
Personal question. Okay. Yeah.
Looking at how far you've come and you graduated now,
Yes.
it means you are like us.
Definitely.
Yes, just like us. So, how would you relate schoolwork and relationship?
Wow. How do I relate schoolwork and relationship? So I don't know the relationship we're talking about. Is it the relationship with God, or the relationship with the opposite gender?
When I say relationship, I've given you a broader
Perspective.
base.
Yes.
Okay, so you can start with friends, go to the
Relationship.
girlfriends, now the other gender, then you go to God also.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, in a nutshell, relating to school as well as relationship, I think when we are here at SIMBEYA, we are one family. We are all SIMBEYA. We are all SIMBEYA one, eh? Something.
SIMBEYA one.
Yes, that motto. Yeah. So we are all one. We are family, in short. We are brothers and sisters. So we shouldn't treat each other more like it's a foreigner. Yes, we are one. Meaning, if we are considering as one, it has to be therefore that we help one another. Yes, we help one another. Academically, spiritually, everything, we help one another. It's very important. Okay? Trust me, no man is an island. That's a baseline of school. No man is an island. So whatever I'll be talking about, it will be relating to no man is an island.
Yeah.
Okay? So, despite you being an introvert, I believe some people come as introvert, but some of us we come as extrovert. Yes. So, despite you being an introvert, you need at least you have a percentage of an extrovert, so that you can start association with your friend. Because during school you have assignments, you have group work, you have what. So if you don't develop that interest of being an extrovert, it becomes challenging for you to excel in academics. Yes, because you're always wanting to be reading your friends, to be correcting your friend, and that becomes bad. So you always associate with your friends. Now, whom do you associate? Do you associate with everyone? Question.
Oh, that's a question.
Yes. So you don't associate with everyone. You have to be selective now. Who is adding value to my life? Yes. I can laugh with everyone. I can laugh with all my classmates. But whom do I call is my friend? You show me your friend,
I'll tell you who you are.
exactly. So I can laugh with everyone, but who is your friend? Exactly. So it's very important. So you cannot survive the uni life without a friend.
Without having friends.
You need a friend. Yes. Coming to relationship. The relationship is an optional. Yeah, but having a friend is a mandate. Having a friend is a what? Is a mandate. Because schoolwork demands a group work. You cannot understand everything, but there's a point where you feel, okay, I need someone to explain this.
Yeah.
And if we are not friends, I cannot explain to you.
And it becomes hard.
It becomes hard. So, a friend is a must. A relationship is a choice. Is an option to you. Yes. Me, I stayed at CBU for 3 years without a relationship. Not that I didn't have feelings. I had feelings.
Yeah.
I had secret admirers.
Indeed.
Exactly. But I was like, if I involve myself in a relationship now, am I going to survive? And relationship is not about I love you, I miss you, I want to see you. No.
It has a lot.
It has a lot. What are you going to offer in that relationship? There are girls that will come, yes, trying to propose to you. And it's normal, because they are also human.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know, as the society, we say, you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but in a normal way, they are also human. They can do that. But now the question is, what do I want? Am I capable of giving in the relationship? Am I capable of sacrificing in the relationship? Because relationship is about sacrifice. Yes, it's about sacrifice to the person that you want to bring in your life. So like for me, I stayed for 3 years without involving myself in a relationship.
Then the rest of the years.
The rest of the year, which is 1 year, that's when I involved myself in a relationship.
That's 1 year.
Just 1 year.
In a fine way.
Yes. In a final year, that's when I involved myself now in a relationship with a very beautiful girl. Yes, a better term was say red. Yes, a red. Not a girl, in fact.
She's the one who's so supporting me.
Yes.
The support system.
Yes, the support system.
Oh, wow.
She's very supportive.
Wonderful.
And it's my prayer that one day we celebrate the blessing of God.
Mm-hmm.
That thou shalt meet the one. The shall find out the missing rib.
Wow, that's good.
Exactly. So please, the point here is that don't rush in a relationship.
Yeah.
where you came from and where you are, there's no difference. The only difference is the controlling system that you have. There's no parent who is controlling me. I'm controlling myself.
100% now.
Yes. Time management, I'm managing myself. I can do anything. I have 100% freedom.
No timetable saying your class.
Yes.
What?
I can do whatever I want. That's my freedom that I have. But don't allow that freedom to make a decision on your behalf. Yes. So it's very much important that you know why you are entering into a relationship. Don't enter into a relationship because of you want to show off to friends. Because they say a man will not a girlfriend, then not yet what? A man. Which is
a lie.
Which is a lie. It's a myth. Yes. I didn't die. Even you cannot die.
Yeah. No one dies after
exactly.
being single.
Yes. Now moving on to relationship with God is very important. You cannot survive without God. A man without God is what?
Dead.
Is dead. But God without man is still God.
Wonderful. Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
Everybody Z.
Z.
Everybody Z.
Z.
Viva graduate, viva.
Viva.
Viva graduate, viva.
Viva.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that was a wonderful opportunity. And I believe a lot has been shared. Just a word to everyone, graduates, a student, someone who has graduated before me.
Yes.
Yeah, and to brothers and sisters who are still pursuing their career. 2 words I can share with you is have a dream, have a goal, and make your goal plain, and use the book of Habakkuk 2:2. And after that, execute the plan with God. Everything is possible. If there are people that have graduated after us or before us, or if people have graduated before us and they will graduate after us, and you are among the after us.
Wonderful.
So please keep focused, remain determined, and you shall surely achieve your goals.
Indeed. Habakkuk 2:2.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
Mr. President.